Most High.
Good people, like keep up that.
Everything
I love them singers like that. I buy them singers about that. Yeah. And they're my favorite people.
Thank you, Father. Look, you made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. Yeah. You made my desires pure. I want wisdom, understanding. I don't want no Grammy. I wanna live a righteous life with a righteous family. I want a wife that love you more than she love me. Wanna show my people that they royalty. Wanna live by your commands, on your word we stand. I'd rather be touching scriptures than touching these banks. No riches gon' profit nothing in a day of wrath. I was living in my mess, I had to take a bath. Creating me a clean heart, Abba made me pure. The things of the world, y'all, it's time to ignore. I want love, I want peace, I want everlasting life. Well done, my good and faithful servant, walking in that light. I'm on this narrow path, trying to save a soul. I want my people in Jerusalem, the days are old. I wanna get to the homeless, show him that he care. I wanna get a homeless, hope we almost out of here. Gave your example through your son, and it's the only way. Ain't no pagans over here, we keepin' holy days. I want my people, stop the killing, we dropping the prophets. I want us come back to the laws, it ain't no other option. Don't want no hate up in my heart, not over no doctrine. I want the fruits of the spirit, I could keep the nonsense. I had to renew my mind, I had to free my conscience. I had to confess my sins, I had to be honest. I want the Ruach HaKodesh to come into me. I only trust the Father, not the enemy. The Father word, he came and cleansed the enemy. I only want the spirit, so I'm killing me. The Father gave me righteous things that I desire. I wanna see the kingdom, not the lake of fire. I don't want no drugs, scriptures got me higher. If we come in up here, how we gon' make the higher desires pure? You made my desires pure. 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 Ease haven't heard all that you had for me. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires haven't seen, ears haven't heard all that you had for me. You made my desires pure. See all that weight that was on our shoulders. You made my desires pure. Was the things of this world. You made my desires pure. I want to say thank you, Father. You made my desires pure. Getting that weight off our shoulders. Hallelujah.
All praise, honor, and magnificent glory is unto our power. The power of Abraham and the power of our daddy Isaac and the power of Jacob, Yeshua Mashiach, our King our creator and our possessor of our soul. We give him praise, honor, and magnificent glory. To our brothers and sisters in the faith, as always, we salute you. Those who are 10 toes down in this spiritual scrap we find ourselves engaged in. We back again on another Shabbat evening, ready to put in work and do damage to the kingdom of darkness. I got my beloved Bane in the building. The young lion, T. I got my nephew on the other end, yourself. Onyx is in the building.
Shalom, bro.
And with that, I turn it over to the young gunners.
Excuse me. Shabbat shalom. How y'all doing? What's up, Hebrew? How you be?
Most High got us. Made it to another Shabbat. Ready to read for you, Aki.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing in the chat? We got 11 people up in here right now. Good to see y'all. Tuvi, Songs 91 Sword, Big Rob, Lori Diggins. Let me make sure I say that right. Shadara Yisrael.
Richard Nunny, what to say?
Okay. MS Bake, Iman Shalom, Isaiah Shalom, Hebrew, Brother Norris, Isaac Israel, Israel, Shalom, Shebrew, my tell my Eliyahu, I said Shalom. So let's get into it. It's y'all see what the title is, the cities of refuge. What do you see? So of course, you know what I'm saying, it's self-explanatory. We're gonna be covering the cities of refuge tonight, and you really only gonna find this in 3 places: Numbers 35, Joshua 20, Deuteronomy 19. All right, so we're gonna go into this subject matter tonight. It's not very extensive, so it's gonna be probably a short class tonight, but to get into it, it's 6 cities. It's 3 on the west side of the River Jordan, 3 on the east side of the River Jordan, right? And the names of the cities, let's get the names. It's Kadesh, it's Shechem, you got Hebron, Bezer, Ramoth, and Golan. All right, so look, everything we do, we know, you know what I'm saying, we're going to show y'all the deeper spiritual level to it. So look, who know what these 6 cities, who can guess, or who already know what these 6 cities got in common? What do they paint a picture of? It's easy answer. What do everything in the law paint a picture of? The Messiah. You better believe it. All these 6 cities paint a picture of the Messiah. And we're going to get into that towards the end of the lesson. All right, so what are the cities of refuge? All right, so on the surface, I got a few notes jotted down here. So on the surface, these cities were established to provide refuge for those who had unintentionally killed someone, protecting them from the avenger of blood until their case could be heard. Legal process. The accused would flee to the city and present their case to the elders. If the killing was determined an accident, they were allowed to stay in the city. Protection from the avenger of blood, trial and sentence. So with this aspect of it, you had to remain in the city until the death of the high priest. Mm-hmm. That should ring bells for any messianic, you know what I'm saying, believer right there. Any Messiah believer. Hold on, they had to stay in the city till the who died? Until the priest died. Mm-hmm. All right, keep that in mind. So spiritually, it reveals profound truths about Yah's plan of salvation, justice, and mercy. Right. So I just gave you what you gonna read about the cities of refuge on the surface. Mm-hmm. All right, and we're gonna get into it. So, but first, since we dealing with things like murder, manslaughter, you know what I'm saying, really what we're talking about, we need to know the difference between murder and manslaughter. This is easy as ABC 1, 2, 3. So let's go to the first spot. Let's go to Exodus 21. All right. Go to Exodus 21. Right now we learning the difference between murder and manslaughter. We're gonna walk this down. We're gonna walk this down. Exodus 21 and 12. Hebrew, when you get it, hold on. Don't go ahead. Share it on the screen first. All right, y'all. Hey, and y'all best believe when I'm giving y'all these quick lessons on Friday, I'm working on something very extensive. So I don't think it's just gonna be like this all the time. Sometimes I'm gonna use that full 3-hour time slot. All right, Hebrew.
Yeah,
I'll pray. Exodus 21 and 12. Go ahead, bro.
And it reads, "He that smiteth a man so that he die shall be surely put to death."
All right, so this murder right here. So murder premeditated. All right, deliberate. It's punishable by death according to the law, according to the legislation, right? Let's go to Numbers 35. Let's go to Numbers 35. We gonna piece together the cities of refuge, the understanding of it. So we're gonna be in and out of the spots where it talk about it, hitting different points. And then we're gonna come back and read it in this totality pretty soon. So right now we want Numbers 35, 16 through 21, Hebrew.
And it reads, "And if he smite him with an instrument of iron so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. And if he smite him with throwing a stone whereby he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. Or if he smite him with the hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death.
Yeah.
The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer. When he meeteth him, he shall slay him."
Right. So the avenger of blood could be the family member of the person that you killed. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
that's what
you murdered somebody back in the day. You got the avenger of blood to worry about. You see, go ahead, bro.
Verse 20. "But if he thrust him of hatred or hurl at him by laying of weight that he die, or in enmity smite him with his hand that he die, he that smote him shall surely be put to death. For he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer."
You see that? So we in one of the spots where it's talking about the city of refuge. We didn't read nothing about refuge for premeditated murder, did we?
Nope.
So justice for that must be served, right? According to the law. Justice for that must be served. Let's go to the next spot. Let's go to Genesis 9 and 6. We was in the law, but I wanted to show you that the command of capital punishment for murder predates the Mosaic law. Genesis 9 and 6, Hebrew.
Whenever you're ready,
Hold on.
take your time.
All right. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, and it reads, "Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
Oh.
For in the image of Elohim, or God, made he man."
You want to know why that last part of that verse is there? For in the image of God made he him, because when you murder someone, premeditated, deliberate, it's a direct attack on the image of God.
That's right.
Hey, and this is not limited to physical murder. This just what we talking about tonight. All right, don't think this just limited to physical murder. Messiah already set the precedent for the laws. He taking it past just the physical part. So even though we in the Old Testament, when we talking about murder, don't just limit none of this to just the physical act. All right. So, hey, capital punishment for murder was set in Genesis. Let's go to the next spot. Let's look at manslaughter. Let's look at manslaughter. Let's go to Deuteronomy 19. Is that what I want? Let's see. Okay, yep, this is what I want. Deuteronomy 19, Hebrew 1 through 13. Deuteronomy 19, 1. This lesson is not long at all because the subject matter we dealing with, it ain't a lot in the scriptures on it. So, hey, it is what it is. But just know, I got something cooking up. Now, we gonna be here a minute. Multi-part series, ain't the right part.
Man, about 100.
Yeah. Gonna get to it though.
Yes, sir. Whenever you're ready, okay.
All right, Hebrew. Deuteronomy 19.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do 1 through 13.
And it reads:
Mm-hmm.
When Yahuwah thy Elohim hath cut off the nations whose land Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their cities and in their houses, thou shalt separate 3 cities for thee in the midst of thy land, which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee to possess it. Thou shalt prepare thee a way and divide the coast by thy land, of thy land, which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee to inherit into 3 parts, that every slayer may flee thither.
You see that? If divided into 3 parts, that every slayer may flee there. So, hey, this was open to all the Israelites. You got 3 on one side, 3 on the other side of the River Jordan. And hey, each tribe had access to these lands. All right, verse 4. Go ahead, bro.
And this is the case of the slayer which shall flee thither, that he may live. Whoso killeth his neighbor ignorantly, whom he hated not in time past.
That's right.
As when a man goeth into the wood with his neighbor to hew wood, and his hand fetcheth a stroke with the axe to cut down the tree, and the head slippeth from the helve, and alighteth upon his neighbor that he die.
Right.
He shall flee unto one of those cities and live.
So what does this is the law of manslaughter. You see how there's a refuge for unintentional murder?
Mm-hmm.
So what is this teaching us? It's teaching us, hey, even our unintentional sin, we got to face consequences for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, even them. But hey, keep going, Hebrew.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
Lest the avenger of the blood pursue the slayer, while his heart is hot, and overtake him, because the way is long, and slay him, whereas he was not worthy of death, inasmuch as he hated him not in time past.
All right, so hey, it also illustrates, like, all of this in totality. It illustrates perfect justice, perfect balance with perfect mercy.
Come on, bro.
Because hey, the Most High is letting the slayer, even though he just accidentally took a life, he grant him mercy to get away to them cities.
Because he's looking at his heart. He said he didn't have no hate toward it.
That's right.
You can transgress the law inadvertently and not have hate.
Glad you said that. So even in the Torah, he brings the matter of the heart,
come on, bro,
of murder in the play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the law of manslaughter, because
and the emotions of sin of the person of the family that got killed, he won't even let the emotions override the judge.
That's right. This what all this showing. This is all what we can pull from. You know what I'm saying? The subject matter, the cities of refuge.
There's a whole lot of examples of him examining the heart in the Old Testament, though.
Oh yeah,
yes, sir. This is Rome too.
Yep. Keep going, bro.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
And if Yahuwah thy Elohim enlarge thy coast, as he hath sworn unto thy fathers, and give thee all the land which he promised to give unto thy fathers, if thou shalt keep all these commandments to do them, which I command thee this day, to love Yahuwah thy Elohim, and to walk in every way, and to walk ever in his ways. Then shalt thou add 3 cities more for thee, beside these 3, that innocent blood be not shed in thy land which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee for an inheritance, and so blood be upon thee. But if any man hate his neighbor and lie in wait for him and raise up against him and smite him mortally, that he die, and fleeth into one of these cities, then the elders of his city shall send and fetch him thence and deliver him into the hand of the avenger.
Yeah, so them cities ain't for you, murderer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no refuge for that.
Witness protection.
Yeah. You trying to flee to one now. The elders gonna notify everybody on the coast.
Come on, bro.
In the city. Hey, this brother. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy about that though, bro? Even in the spiritual, even in the relationship part of that situation, even now today, when Joker's coming to you with wrong, the elders supposed to deliver him up to the council, and you supposed to get that straight.
Yeah.
When Joker's coming to you with that wrong, doing that wrong talk, them Joker's supposed to be put on Front Street.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Same way you sure gonna do, ain't it?
Yep.
Call king and priest.
Just like when the Joker false accuse you or something, like what we just been dealing with. You have to be delivered up for that.
Yeah.
Cause that ain't that character assassination.
False witness, yeah.
That's character assassination, ain't like
yeah.
That's why I say, man, when the record been in heaven, it's over with.
And that's what all this is really about: mercy and justice.
Come on, bro.
The cities of refuge. It's about mercy and justice, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have time. Because, like I say, this ain't a long class. I had to go into my notes because I got this part of it in my phone. Actually, we probably look at the law of the eye for an eye. Yeah, it's misinterpreted a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It was people think that was for revenge. It was to actually limit a cycle of violence.
Right.
Exactly. And making sure the punishment fit the crime.
Right. Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was about. It wasn't about we keep poking each other eyes out till ain't nobody got no more eyes left.
Hatfield and McCoy type stuff.
Right. And then so when the Messiah came on the scene, you reading that John, he say the Father said all judgment have been committed unto the Son. All right, so then the Messiah, he took us away from the
corporal punishment.
Get away from the retaliation.
Right. I got it.
Grace is what y'all need to be worried about, because now I got all judgment. Y'all ain't got judges no more to do the eye for an eye. That's on me now.
Right.
Y'all worry about showing grace to each other. Turn the other cheek. Remember in the Matthew 5, I said in the old law, eye for eye.
Right.
But he say now, hey, I'm saying turn the other cheek.
Right. See, a lot of people don't know that. Other than the sacrificial law, that's the other part of the law that he took away from us.
That's right. That's right. Because ain't no priests or judges to, you know what I mean?
So when they left,
that left. What verses we at, Hebrew?
We were in the 12.
Go ahead.
That he may die. Thine eye shall not pity him, but thou shalt put away the guilt of innocent blood from Israel.
All right. Let's go to the next spot. Let's go to Joshua 20. Joshua 20. We finna look at the cities now. I remember I used to flip past these scriptures like, okay, and I used to just take it, you know what I'm saying, face value.
Right.
Start popping out the book when the Spirit's on you.
Oh, yes, sir. Joshua 20, Hebrew, we're going to do 1 through 9. And y'all, we finna pull some definitions to these cities to see what story does it tell, all right? What story does it tell? And then we're gonna put it all together when we get through getting these definitions and show you how that it shows the Messiah. How you get them Strong's numbers up on here?
You should have everything. I'm just say strong.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Yeah.
You click on it?
Yeah, I got it. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
And it reads, Yahuwah also spake unto Joshua, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, Appoint out for you cities of refuge, wherefore I spake unto you by the hand of Moses, that the slayer that killeth any person unawares and unwittingly may flee thither, and they shall be your refuge from the avenger of blood. And when he that doeth flee unto one of these cities shall stand at the entering of the gate of the city, and he shall declare his cause in the ears of the elders of that city. They shall take him into the city unto them and give him a place, that he may dwell among them.
Go ahead, bro.
And if the avenger of blood pursue after him, they shall not deliver the slayer up into his hand, because he smote his neighbor unwittingly and hated him not before time. And he shall dwell in that city until he stand before the congregation for judgment, and until the death of the high priest that shall be in those days. Then shall the slayer return, come unto his own city and unto his own house, unto the city from whence he fled. And they appointed Kadesh in Galilee, in Mount Naphtali, and Shechem.
All right, stop right there, Hebrew. We got two cities right there. All right, let's get Kadesh. Let's get Kadesh. Let's get Kadesh. All right, check this out, y'all. Check this out. It says a holy place. All right, a city in the extreme south of Judah. All right, so holy place is what we focused on. Now let's get the root word. It's from this right here. It's from 869:42. See what it means. See what it means. To consecrate, sanctify, prepare, dedicate, to be hallowed. This is the word we're looking for. Holy. Holy or holiness, right? To be set apart, consecrated, to be hallowed, consecrated, taboo. And here's the other definitions. We ain't gonna read all of them. I just want y'all to see it. Strong's definitions down here. Clean, ceremonially or morally, appoint, bid, consecrate. So holy, same vibes, right? So Kadesh means holy. We got that, right? Kadesh, holy. Remember that. Let's get the other one. What was the other one we saw up in there? Was it Shechem?
Shechem and Mount Ephraim.
All right, let's look at Shechem. Let's see what Shechem means. So Kadesh means holiness or set apart or to be consecrated, right? Let's see what Shechem means. Back or shoulder. And shoulder signifies what? Strength. Because the shoulder is where you carry what? Burdens or weight. So back or shoulder. Let's get the root. Let's get the root word of this though. Let's get the root word of this. Shoulder, back, shoulder blade, back in general. Neck between the shoulders. Look at this. As the place of burdens.
As your burdens are. Okay.
As the place of burdens. So shoulder or strength. Right? Shechem.
If you look at the Hebrew letters, it's a place of separation from blood. If you look at the letter, okay, separation from blood.
Yeah,
blood guilt.
I got you. There was Kadesh. There was Shechem. Keep reading, Hebrew.
And give me a second.
You ain't got to say the K word. They gave you the other name, Hebron. You can just say Hebron.
All right. And Hebron. In the Mount of Judah.
All right, let's get Hebron. So far we got what? Kadesh, holiness, set apart, consecrated, Shechem, shoulder, strength, right? Let's go Hebron. Let's see what that is. Association. What's another word for association? Start with an F. Fellowship. Fellowship. Let's get the root word. Look at that. Association, company, band, shared, association, society. Don't you fellowship with who you associate with? Your society. And look at this Strong's word. company, enchantment. We know this context is not taking that definition on, so we ain't gonna deal with that. So far we got Kadesh, set apart, holiness, Shechem, shoulders, strength, Hebron, fellowship, company, or you could say union, you could say unite, you could say that. Let's keep going, Hebrew.
Verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, Jordan by Jericho, eastward, they assigned Bezer in the wilderness. Upon the plain out of the tribe of Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
Get Raymond.
Yeah, get Raymond.
All right. And Ramoth in Gilead out of the tribe of Gad. And Golan in Bashan out of the tribe of Manasseh.
All right, so let's get the last three. Let's get Ramoth. Let's get Ramoth. Look at that. It says heights. Heights. All right. Oof. What's this? Ramoth. Yep. Heights.
Did you go over?
Huh?
Did you go over Bezer?
No. Let's get Bezer. I skipped Bezer. Then. All right. Let's get Bezer. My bad. Let's get Bezer.
Praises.
Right here. Look at this. A goal or a remote fortress. Now, what's a fortress? It's inaccessible to your enemies in wartime. That's what a fortress was. That's something they couldn't penetrate.
A strong tower in your shield.
Yeah, so let's get the root word. H1220. H1220. Let's see what the root word says. Gold, precious oil, ring, gold, strictly a clipping, gold, gold defense. Look at that, gold defense. What type of defense is better than a gold defense? All right, so you could say fortress, strong tower. All right, for Bezer. Let's go to yes, sir. Let's go to Ramoth. Now let's get Ramoth.
Yes, sir.
All right, heights, heights, or you can another word for it is exalted. Exalted, right? Let's go to the root word. Something in high value. Look at that. Exalted, huh? Perhaps coral. That was the Strong's definitions. What was the last one? Golan. All right. Their captivity, or it can mean their rejoicing. They're rejoicing. So joy. Let's get the root word. Let's get the root word. Exiles. Another word definition for it is exiles and captivity, right? Strong's definition. Strong's definition. It says the active participle feminine of H1540. Let's see what that is. Okay, to uncover, to remove, to depart. Okay. So in this definition, this is what I want y'all to focus on there, because we talking about the Messiah. Ain't no captivity in the Messiah. You see that? So the joy, focus on the joy part, the rejoicing. So let's do a rundown of what all we got of all these names, right? Kadesh, holiness, set apart. Shechem, shoulder, strength. Hebron, fellowship, union. Bezer, stronghold, fortress. Ramoth, heights or exalted. Golan, joy. So in him we find holiness, Kadesh, strength to bear our burdens, Shechem, fellowship with Yah, Hebron, a strong fortress, Bezer, the exalted Savior, Ramoth, and everlasting joy, Golan. The cities of refuge paint a picture of the Messiah. The volume of the book speaks of him. So to close this lesson out, let's run through some of these and let's parallel it up with the Messiah. So Deuteronomy 19:3. Let's go back to it, Hebrew. Y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Is in the room. If you don't, put thumbs down or something. Maybe we can go into a little bit more detail. Deuteronomy 19:3.
Whenever you're ready.
Deuteronomy 19:3, Hebrew. When you get that, go ahead and read.
And it reads, Thou shalt prepare thee a way, and divide the coast out of thy land, which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee to inherit, into 3 parts, that every slayer may flee thither.
So one concept of this city of refuge was it was open and accessible. Is not that how the Most High is to his people that would turn to him? So let's go read a few examples, Hebrew. Let's go to Zechariah 1 and 3. Let's go see how the Messiah fulfills this. Characteristic of the city of refuge. All right. When you get it, Hebrew, go ahead.
And it reads, Therefore say thou unto them, Thus saith Yahuwah of hosts, Turn ye unto me, saith Yahuwah of hosts, and I will turn unto you, saith Yahuwah of hosts.
As simple as that. Look, that's being accessible, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
As long as you open, I'm open.
Yes, sir.
You see that? Let's go to the next. Let's look at another example. Malachi 3 and 7.
Whenever you're ready,
All right, go ahead, bro.
And it reads, Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith Yahuwah of hosts. But ye said, Wherein shall we return?
Now look, if you committed manslaughter, you had to take the initiative to get your butt up out of the city where you committed that crime in and get to the city of refuge. So that's turning to him, so to speak, in the spiritual realm.
Yeah.
Turning to him, and he'll turn to you.
What would happen if they never ran to the city of refuge?
Oh, the Avenger of Blood, when he catch up with you, it's raps.
Oh, praise.
And then he ain't gonna get punished for it.
Right.
So even in your innocency, on accidental sin, you can still get slain if you don't turn towards the Messiah.
That's right. Because you not grasping the concept that even your unintentional sin, you got to pay the consequences for that. Sin is sin at the end of the day, where it's sin under death or not. Where we at? That was the end of that, Hebrew.
Yes, sir.
You read the rest of it. Let's go to Psalms 145 and 18.
Psalms 145.
Yep, in verse 18.
Gotcha.
I'll praise the Sister Shonda.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Go ahead, bro.
Yahuwah is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth.
Don't read 19 and 20.
He will fulfill the desires of them that fear him. He will also hear their cry and will save them. Yahuwah preserveth all of them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy.
All praises. Let's drop there. Let's go to Acts 10, 34 and 35.
Acts 10, 34, 35.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Hebrew.
All right, go ahead.
Then Peter opened his mouth and said, Of a truth, I perceive the Elohim is no respecter of persons, but in every nation, he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him.
That's open and accessible, like we read about the city of refuge, Deuteronomy 19 and 3, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so he fulfilled that aspect of it. Let's go to Numbers 35 and 25. Numbers 35 and 25. Numbers 35 and 25.
35, 25. All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. Numbers 35 and 25. Go ahead, bro.
And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood. And the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, whither he was fled, and he shall abide in it unto the death of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil.
All right, so immediate protection. If you decide to flee, you get immediate protection. If you decide to flee to the refuge, you get immediate protection. Well, how does that translate to our spiritual walk in Christ? I'm going to show you. Romans 8:1. Romans 8:1. You get it, go ahead, bro.
And it reads, there is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Mashiach Yeshua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
So if you run to the refuge, spiritually speaking, which is Christ, and you don't walk after the flesh, but after the spirit, you safe, because there's no condemnation. There's no judgment to the lake of fire for you. Let's go look at something else. John chapter 3, 18 through 19.
John chapter 3, 18 through 19.
John chapter 3, 18 through 19. He said, when he said the volume of the book is written to me, he meant that.
And I also add this in real quick.
Sure.
It's going to be fast. Now, it don't matter how many times you see someone else step out of the city of refuge and not get hurt. That does not mean the same won't be for you. The moment you step out that city of refuge before that priest fall, you can get slain.
Yeah.
Let's be cautious when we're trying to walk back into sin or walk into transgression and expect to always be able to make it back to the city.
Right. What? You better stay in the city. Christ represents the city. You know what I mean? The high priest, all that. He's the volume of the book. The scrolls of the book is written of me.
All right, I'm ready when you are, Hebrew.
Where we at? John 3, 18 through 19.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Elohim.
Hey, he said, he that believe him not is condemned already.
Yes,
so
sir.
you a murderer outside of the city of refuge, spiritually speaking, not believing in Christ. That's what this correlates to spiritually. Hey, but he that believeth in Christ, he inside the city of refuge.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? This high priest ain't gonna never die.
Oh, praises. Oh, praises.
Safe forever.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Let's go to the next spot.
You want to read 19?
My bad. Go ahead. Yeah, read 19.
And this is the condemnation. The light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Let's go to the next spot. Numbers 35. Let's do 26 through 27.
Numbers 25.
Yeah.
Verses 36 and 37.
26 and 27.
Excuse me for that.
Must remain inside. That's what I got in the notes by this verse. Must remain inside the city. Then we're going to go to the New Testament and correlate it with Christ. All right.
Hold on,
26 through 27, Hebrew.
Give me 1 minute. I was in 25. That's why I got confused. Verses 26 and 27. And it reads, but if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whither he was fled, and the revenger of blood find him without the borders of the city of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood.
He said, you fair game. You fair game. because you don't take your if you don't take your unintentional sin serious enough to do something about it. I know you're not taking the serious sin serious enough. So you know what? Since that's how you want to look at sin like it's something light, when that revenge of blood catch up with you, I'm gonna let him deal with you, and I ain't gonna deal with him for dealing with you.
Right.
That's how the Most High coming with it. So stay inside the city. Let's go see how this correlates to the Messiah. John 15. John 15, we're gonna do 1 through 8.
John 15, 1 through 8. Whenever you there, Hebrew.
When you get it, go ahead, bro.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are cleansed through the word which I have spoken unto you.
Now read the first 3 words of verse 4 real slow.
Abide in me.
Stay in the city. Stay in the city. Abide in me. Go ahead.
And in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me.
That's right.
I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them, and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciples.
All right, let's go look at this last one. Numbers 35 and 28. Let's go read that again. Numbers 35 and 28. I hope y'all seeing the parallels in this thing. Let's get it, Hebrew. Numbers 35 and 28.
And it reads, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return into the land of his possession.
So peep this. So this is one of the main ones right here. The death, he had to remain into the city until the death of the high priest. So only a priestly death could truly settle the guilt and restore freedom. We should know how that relates to our spiritual walk in Christ. Let's go look at it. Hebrews 9 and 12.
Whenever you're ready, Hebrew.
Go ahead.
Neither by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood he entered in once into the holy place.
Keep going, Hebrew.
Having obtained eternal redemption for us. For if the blood of bulls and of goats and the ashes of an heifer sprinkling the unclean sanctified to the purifying of the flesh, how much more shall the blood of Mashiach, who through the eternal spirit offered himself without spot to Elohim, purge your conscience from dead works to serve the living Elohim.
Jump down to 23. Read 23 through 28.
And it reads, it was therefore necessary that the patterns of things in the heavens should be purified with these, but the heavenly things themselves with better sacrifices than these. For Mashiach is not entered into the holy places made with hands, which are the figures of the true, but into heaven itself, now to appear in the presence of Elohim for us.
To go that fellowship. What's the word for fellowship? That's that Hebron. Fellowship with Yah through Christ, the high priest. All right, go ahead.
25. Nor yet, that he should offer himself often, as the high priest entereth into the holy place every year with blood of others.
See, when you read this Hebrews 9 right here, this especially this portion rereading what I say verses 23 through 28,
Yes,
you
sir.
can see Kadesh, Shechem, Hebron, Bezer, Ramoth, and Golan.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
You can see Kadesh through his death, he set us apart. You can see Shechem carried our burdens on him by dying. Right?
Yes,
You can see that here. You can see Bezer. He's a fortress for us by putting his life on the line for us. He's exalted after he rose.
Come on, man.
Ramoth, that's Ramoth. And in him, after all this, if we in him, we live by the spirit and not the flesh, we should have Golan, joy, completeness.
Yes, sir.
All right, keep reading, Hebrew.
26.
Yeah.
For then must he often have suffered since the foundation of the world. But now once in the end of the world hath he appeared to put away sin by the sacrifice of himself. And as it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this judgment, so Mashiach was once offered to bear the sins of many, and unto them that look for him shall he appear the second time without sin unto salvation.
Hallelujah. All right, let me pull this up on my phone real quick, y'all. We finna get into the I for outlaw. All right. We're gonna go over this real quick and then that'll be one second. All right, here we're gonna flip to Exodus 21 and 24. I got some notes over here I want to read.
You want me to read it while you find it, or you want to read the notes first?
No, I got the notes pulled up. I'm just getting it ready on the computer real quick for the people.
Gotcha.
All right, so I got a few bullet points in my notes section down here. I got, because I was doing some research and I was reading how in the ancient world how vengeance often escalated. If somebody injured you, you might destroy their whole family or their tribe. That's just how things went in the ancient world. So eye for eye was God's way of putting a boundary around justice. And I got down here, punishment must be proportional and not excessive. All right, this prevents exactly what you see now. Endless cycles of violence and revenge.
Yep.
All right, and then I got down here, justice belonged to the courts, not the individual. This wasn't a personal go. It was given to the judges. That's a key part people miss right there. These are court cases, y'all. These ain't just Israelites settling issues amongst themselves. It'll never end.
Street beat.
Yeah, it ain't like that now. These was brought to the judges. I got down here, it protected victims from being ignored, offenders from being overpunished.
Right.
What else I got down here? I said the goal was restoration, to make things right, not to simply cause more pain. All right. So let's read it. Hebrew, Exodus 21 and 24. Exodus 21. It ain't a lot to go over. It's just a lot of people think that it was just about a get back law. Yeah, so you kill mine, I'm gonna kill yours. No, that ain't how that go.
It was about equity.
That's
a different thing between equality and equity.
That's right. Go ahead, Hebrew, read that.
And it reads, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maid, that it perish, he shall let him go free for his eyes' sake.
Mm-hmm.
And if he smite out his manservant's tooth or his maidservant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sake.
Yeah.
If an ox gore a man or a woman, that they die, then the ox shall be surely stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quiet.
You see that how he said if the servant, it was said the servant lose an eye. So if this was just about some get back, the law should have been if the servant lose an eye, he get to knock the master eye out.
Right.
He like, no, ain't finna be no exchanging of the hands. Ain't finna be no fisticuffs over that. You let him go free. That's how we gonna solve that.
Right.
Because see now, because you could control your anger and keep your hands to yourself, you lose money.
That's how it is today.
That's
how it is.
That makes sure the punishment fit the crime, and also you have to restore him time, money for time off, all that. Yeah, and now you think Israelites just doing this on their own? No, this is why they had to go to the judges. Because Israelites not finna do that on their own. Hey man, I'll pay you till you get back on your feet. That Israelites not doing that on their own.
If anything, it would make them grow even more contempt for the slaves.
That's a fact.
Because now they think they can do stuff to them and get away with it.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
What verse was that? Is that verse 30?
Yep.
And it reads, if there be laid on him a sum of money, then he shall give for the ransom of his life, whatsoever is laid upon him. Whether he have gored a son or have gored a daughter, according to this judgment shall it be done unto him. If the ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their master 30 shekels.
See, hey, this court case, it's civil court. You know what I mean? You getting sued 30 shekels.
And the ox shall be stoned.
Yeah. So if this was about revenge, it should have said if the ox should push a manservant, the manservant should push the master in front of the ox so the ox can push the master back.
Restoration.
This ain't no tit for tat stuff. That's Babylon thinking right there. All right, go ahead.
Verse 33. If a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good and give money unto the owner of it, and the dead beast shall be his. And if one man's ox hurt another, that he die, then ye shall sell that live ox and divide the money of it, and the dead ox also they shall divide. Or if it be known that the ox hath used to push in time past, and his owner hath not kept him in, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own.
You see that it's about restoration, not it's about limiting revenge. Okay, you got your, you know what I'm saying, your compensation for whatever you lost, leave it alone. Y'all go back y'all separate ways. See, if this not in place, we just kill each other till ain't no more left. All right, let's go to John 5. Let's go look at something. Because the Messiah, he took the ultimate eye for an eye when he died for our sin.
Yes, sir.
Right, from the Father. The Father ordained that. So we go into the New Testament, John 5. Execute judgment. So where is that? Where it say all judgment have been committed to the Son? Is that John 5?
Yeah, that's fine.
It gotta be one of
All
them.
judgment, yeah.
It's given to the Son.
Yeah.
Yep, John 5:22. All right, let's read John 5:22. So now this New Testament priesthood is switching right now. Priesthood switching. The law need to be renewed. Let's see what's going on. All right. John 5:22. Go ahead.
And it reads, "For the Father judgeth no man,
Mm.
but hath committed all judgment unto the Son."
See, you want to know why this pissed the Pharisees out? Because they were living and dying by the old traditions and some of the law.
Mm-hmm.
They was the ones who would be in charge of an eye for an eye court case.
Right.
But he telling them right here, y'all ain't judging nothing no more. All judgment is given to me. I deal with revenge and justice and all that. So what did he tell us to do? Let's go to John chapter 5. He moved us away from exacting, you know what I'm saying, retaliation or whatever you want to call it. And he told us, hey, y'all need to be focused more on grace now that I got our judgment. Let's go to Matthew 5. Matthew 5. Matthew 5. Pick it up at verse 38, Hebrew.
Hey, I can still putting it on the screen.
Yeah, my bad. Matthew 5. 38.
All right, and it reads, "Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil. But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also."
You see that? He said, ye have heard it said of old time, eye for an eye. And then by this time, Israelites had ran with that law and turned it into whatever they wanted to turn it to. That's why in the prophets you read, he said, your streets full of blood. Streets full of blood. Hands full of blood. Murderous children. Because, hey, and I can see it because Israelites don't understand this law today.
You see it going on today. The streets filled with blood.
Yeah. Yeah, and you even hear country Israelites, they misinterpret the law. You kill mine, I'm gonna kill yours. That ain't eye for eye. Then they quote just eye for eye, 2 for 2. All right, hey, good luck with that. Now you it might be something you have to answer for because your understanding of.
It's gonna be something you might answer.
Go ahead.
40. "And if any man will sue thee at the law, and take away thy cloak, let him have thy cloak also.
Yeah.
And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. Give to him that asketh of thee, and from him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away." You have heard.
That was it on there, Hebrew.
Right.
So the rest of my notes to close it out, y'all, I got eye for eye was never about revenge. It was about limiting human anger so that it didn't completely destroy. Protecting the vulnerable with equal justice, teaching that justice matters, but must be balanced with mercy, and it foreshadowed Christ who took the ultimate eye for eye on himself, bearing our sins so we could receive grace instead of the punishment we deserve. That's what the law of eye for eye is about. And that's the lesson, y'all.
All praise for that lesson. Very edifying lesson. We want to thank all the brothers and sisters tonight who chose to tune in with us on our different platforms, whether it be our YouTube channels or our Facebook channels. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, spending your afternoon, your evening with us. Quick announcement, we will be online tomorrow at 1 p.m. Online only tomorrow. The brother Avalon is doing the lesson, so y'all tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Continue to support the channel. We appreciate the support, the prayers, the passing along of the lessons. Hey, we thank y'all even for y'all comments in the chat. We thank y'all for everything y'all do for this ministry. We do not take it on a light happenstance because we know that there are many other platforms you guys can be on, listening to or supporting or whatever the case may be. We are planning to do our fall/winter coat drive here pretty soon. So Brother Zai's gonna be coming with more details on that and how we're gonna go about doing that. We had a great coat drive last year. The people, the community was very appreciative of the effort we put forth last year. So we're gonna be looking for Brother Zai to give us more details on that. And we are coming up on the fall feast days. And this is the time we ought to be preparing our hearts and our minds to because the king gonna be in the field here in another couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He will be in the field. And when the king is in the field, he's looking to harvest. Atonement is coming up. Tabernacle's coming up.
Yeah.
And we need to prepare our hearts as we move out of Elul into Tishri. So we need to prepare ourselves and our hearts and our minds as we get ready to enter into these fall feast days, family.
Yeah.
It's not to be taken lightly. This is not a time of being light, hearted, and light spirit. This is a time of reflection. This is a time of introspection. Because this is the time where he said he decides who lives and who is to die.
That's right.
This is the time when Noah was shut up in the ark with his family, and the whole world died and only 8 people saved. This is the time we need to be getting our hearts and our minds right to receive the king who's going to be in the field. So let's think about that as we move toward these feast days.
Big Rob said good in the hood tomorrow as well.
It is good in the hood tomorrow?
That's what he said in the chat.
Well, one of y'all brothers need to call me because this is the first I've heard of it.
Man, Fat Day, I know, bro. Look, don't get used to these short lessons, y'all. I promise you. Just know, Dave said, "Wait a minute, I feel cheated." It's bro. I promise, I got you. I got some stuff coming. It's gonna be way longer than these. I promise.
One of the elders called me and tell me what's going on with the good in the hood tomorrow. Because I don't know. The first I heard we were doing something, I ain't heard about no menu or nothing. So somebody need to hit me up tonight or tomorrow, please. Thank you.
All right, family. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Like I said, don't get used to it. Please don't get used to it. All right, we'll be back. I think I'm back up next week.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm back up next week. It'll be a probably longer than this. All right, so all right, family. I'll holler at y'all. If it's good in the hood tomorrow, possible you get the details, shoot them down to me.
Okay.
Just in case I get off early or something tomorrow, I'll shoot on down there.
All right.
All right, family. I'll holler at y'all. One love.
Shalom, family.
Okay, Big Rob, say you about to hit you up.